The Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine will once again start going into arms after its use was paused while officials investigated several reported cases of blood clots following the vaccine. Both Oregon and Washington are resuming its use after the CDC and FDA cleared it on Friday. Fox 12's Bridget Chavez joins us live with reaction from some who have already received this shot. Bridget?
Yeah, Camilla, the two women I spoke with had very different reactions to the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, one with very mild symptoms, the other more serious and needed to see a doctor.
Following suit with the Centers for Disease Control and the Food and Drug Administration, both Oregon and Washington are resuming the use of the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. On April 13th, the CDC recommended a pause on the single-shot vaccine because of reports of rare and serious blood clots in 6 women out of the 7.5 million who'd been vaccinated with it at the time. Since then, we've learned of 15 cases and at least 3 deaths that could be tied to the vaccine. Tracy Flannel got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine on April 3rd, and the day before the pause, she found herself in the emergency room after suffering a rapid heartbeat and having trouble breathing.
I kept telling them that this is not something that I've ever experienced. I don't even know what you're talking about. You know, none of it made any sense except for the fact that I know that I wouldn't be here had it not been for the vaccine.
The Oregon Health Authority says those who've gotten the Johnson & Johnson vaccine need to know and understand the rare and potential risk of blood clots within the first 3 weeks of being vaccinated. They also say if you develop symptoms like unusual headache, leg pain, shortness of breath, or abdominal pain, to see a doctor right away.
Now I'm worried about my heart. And now I have these doctor's appointments that I have to go to based solely on my heart. I've never had to do that before, ever.
The Western States Scientific Safety Review Work Group also says the vaccine is, quote, generally safe and effective, and that the resumption of its use is warranted once culturally and linguistically appropriate patient and provider educational materials in plain language that support informed decision-making are available. Flannel tells me that other members of her family got the vaccine and are fine. She unfortunately is one of those rare cases.
Because of my experience, I don't think that it should be resumed. But I'm just, one of those people that suffered the side effects, and I'm still going through the side effects.
Kelly Gunther received her single-dose vaccine on April 10th. She says she only had mild symptoms and thinks resuming the vaccine's use is the right move.
I mean, there are going to be rare cases with absolutely everything. Every vaccine, every medication, there is going to be those rare cases. And so I was thrilled for them to resume it.
And OHA says right now it has 124,000 doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine stored at Oregon vaccination sites because of this pause. Reporting live in Northwest Portland, Bridget Chavez, Fox 12 Oregon.